Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 20th episode of the second season of Hoozuki no Reitetsu. So, one thing I've done is that I've made a bit of a change to the titles for my videos on this show. Obviously I'm going by a naming scheme of treating the second part of the second season as just a continuation rather than starting the naming back over from one. But if you are somebody that is going by that, I add that number as well to the title now. So this one would be 7 in that case. So just like in parentheses. So you know, I added that. That's all I really wanted to say real quick is that I have added that. Of course, this is only really relevant information if you were, you know, the early access person. If you jump into it later, then it'll have been there for you from the start, right? It's funny how that works. But anyway, we're here for Hoozuki Reitetsu, so let's just jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. And as always, we open with our opening. Some places in hell are hot, some places in hell are cold. Bum, 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 bum. Jigoku, Jigoku, Jigoku. Was that new? I don't know. Jigoku, Jigoku, Jigoku. Cuts. Okay, we start off with Monkey Butt. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Do we have like video game arcades in hell? There's a random bug over there. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Makes sense. Why there's a reason monkeys can't play video games. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, but there's probably at least a couple of games they can play. I mean, we have. Oh yeah, we have like a DDR machine in the opening, right? So that's one game that maybe they could play. Game, a horror game. It's gonna rush us a screen. Well, someone's pretty good. Oh wow. Okay, I guess he can. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess he can play. That's quite the sight. that is insane. Just game. That's a pretty short to the point title. Yeah, I never would have pegged you for a skilled first-person shooter player. My mind's just been kind of blown. Is that who I think it is? Oh, a tentacle. Or actually a snake, probably. No, it's just a random character. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a DDR machine over there. Why? Why? Oh, she's pretty cute. Wherever she is. Is that Puyo Puyo? It's some kind of game like that. Yeah, very loud plays, that's for sure. Maybe somebody's trying to escape their imprisonment. Oh wait, whack-a-mole, Jesus, Hoozuki. Okay, gee. Oh, hello, Hoozuki. You know how to make an entrance into the episode. Tell you that. Oh my god. He is so freaking intimidating. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Oh, oh my god, they're so short. That was adorable. Hoozuki, we want something. Yeah, I'm surprised the thing's not totaled. I mean, they're like voodoo dolls. Okay. Alright, we're doing this. This is quite the interesting game we got here. Get to stab something. Headshot. They sound so excited. Psychologically. Well, yeah, I bet. Probably not a lot of fun places in hell, so. Yeah, that's from the opening. That's, yeah. One of the parts of the opening I remember the best. That stupid cat DDRing. He's got moves though, can't deny that. Maybe I should start doing some DDR. Well, I'm not doing all that, but... That is very specific. I mean, if it works, it works. Practice beating it. Ooh, those are some nice looking coins. Like, wow, the animation. Bang. Death and Reaper. Do you smell something? Smell something, boy? It's Timmy in the well. Oh, is this like a Galga, Aeroga? These are definitely some people we haven't seen in a while. Renai game, I guess you called that too. I mean, who doesn't? I've yeah, played my fair share of Aeroga. A man of culture confirmed. Gotcha. And it's just straight up a cat girl. She said it. Nyanko. Very fitting name. Let's say Memoria something. And Pac-Man. Well, isn't there a place you can use a card to get tokens? Yeah. Nekomata Yanko 2. 2. Sequel. Okay. I do like how we're just hanging out at the arcade this episode. Like, that's just our setting. Pretty cool. And she does seem quite cute. I actually do like her design. Seriously, priorities. That's why I wear headphones when I play Aeroga. Yeah, he'd interrupt Satan when he's playing his Aeroga. I know they called it a Renai game move, but Aeroga is much easier to say. So that's what I'm gonna call it. Alright. This is a thing we're doing now. Devilish. Hey, you got no chance. You're just losing a lot of health, man. I'd play that game. Play as Hoozuki, just beat your opponent with a club. Just push all the buttons. Well, and 69, that's nice touch. Clearly, he is on a whole nother level to time it like that. Nope. I believe that when he says it. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. I know, right? It's so, yeah, counterintuitive to that, but that's how Hoozuki rolls. Who doesn't? Fair enough. Very understandable. Making it kind of hard to read the subtitles, not gonna lie. Mechanical Chief of Staff. So we're in our second half now. It's not gonna be any better than the video game part because you can't really go up from that. But we'll see. Iron Ball District. That sounds fun. Oh no. Well, that would really suck because, yeah, there's nowhere to go. Except, you know, the water. Stylish. That's an odd translation, but sure. Okay, I mean, I guess that kind of worked. But yeah, really beautiful stuff. That's the word I came up with, stuff. Yeah, are you okay? I mean, you did your best. Yeah, some pretty cool architecture. Could use an arcade, though. Although anytime you can go into like a water, like going through a gate through the water, that's pretty cool. So who exactly controlled the water to do that, I wonder? Like an ocarina time when you play the ocarina to adjust the water in the water temple, you know? So clearly somebody has an ocarina is what I'm saying. I mean, even I'm a little bit interested in it, so. Japanese mechanical mansion. That is something. They got the Oni clubs. So, Hanjo, have we met that person? Got hiccups. Sorry. So yeah, very mechanical. Like definitely have that kind of theme going on. Lots of gears and pipes and steam and stuff. Very kind of almost like we jump into a steampunk kind of show. I like it. Oh, kind of freaked me out. I was like kind of dazing off a little bit because I am quite tired, and suddenly I saw that. Oh, that's from the opening too. Isn't that the doll that comes that like attacks us, like goes towards the camera? I think it is. Naturally. Is that a goat? Is that goat holding an umbrella? Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know how to describe that thing. Like, it's not really cute. It's not really scary either. I don't know how to describe it. Okay. I see. Thank you for clarifying. I think it's mostly the eyes that stop it from looking all that cute. The eyes are just kind of weird. That sounds pleasant. Memeko. Memeko. You gotta change the eyes if you want it to look cute. I mean, I guess the more I look at it, it's kind of growing on me because it does have a nice smile. I mean, that's not pretty cool if that works well. A reasonable concern, yeah. Cha. Wow. I feel like he's staring into my soul, but I don't like it. A replica. It will certainly be useful. Well, no kidding. Do we have time for that? See Memeko in action? Yeah, I would like to see that too. uh, Imagine that's like the judge at your trial. Let's just say he's guilty. Well, I think she took that in. Okay, that's... Wow, what a terrible place to go. Well, you heard the man, go. Is there like a defense mechanism to attack? Is this where she charges the camera? Like in the opening? Yep, that's what happens. It's like that one girl. I don't remember her name, but, you know, the girl that had the thing with Hakutaku. Oh, Jesus Lord, help. Yeah, don't run away from that trial. Right. Exactly, thank you. Yeah, I mean... Don't die, old man. It's just still shaking over there. I mean, gotta live dangerously. Yeah, just don't run away. It's all good. Yeah, I imagine it'd be hard to come by, you know, the high quality ones. Wow, really? Paya. Okay, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. What kind of generalization is that? Like, I never heard that. Paya. Even if that was true, it wouldn't apply to, you know, bad, negative surprises. Well, I mean, we saw a lot of things in this episode that I recognize from the opening. That's pretty cool. Our DDR cat and our, you know, doll, our cursed doll daughter AI, you know, trial judge thing. I think that's the official title for it. Yeah. I'm in neck. It was nice seeing Lilith again. You know, Beelzebub and Satan. You know, it's always nice to see all the faces. I really need to just stretch my neck. It would be really scary to have your beard get set on fire. Because it's like so close to your face, and you know, anything you do to put it out, you know, there'd be a risk of just hurting your face, you know? Like whether you try to like smother it or spray it or whatever. Like you're doing that to your face, so it just is a very bad place to have a fire, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that was the 20th episode, the second season, Hoozuki no Reitetsu. And our first half video games. Like, there's an arcade in hell, which that makes sense, you know? Gotta have something to do, for sure. Not too much really to say on that, just some interesting looking games. I mean, stabbing the voodoo doll with the needle, that's very fitting for the setting, for sure. That kind of thing. Right? And Hoozuki just like pounding those things like the game of whack-a-mole with that was his entrance into the scene. That was pretty cool. That was pretty attention grabbing, you would say. So, you know, Hoozuki, I do like how they do that. They do that a lot in the show. Like they focus on someone else, like the animals or whatever. They go into a scene, things happen, and then you just kind of notice that, hey, Hoozuki's over there, just suddenly inserting himself into the scene. Like they do that a lot. Honestly, it's pretty interesting. Because he's like the main character, so doing that with him is kind of different than you would usually have in a show. So it's interesting. I didn't really realize how often they did that until just now. But yeah, I feel like they do that every, like, decent amount of the time. And of course, our Zashiki Wadashi were there too, having a good time, you know. Seeing, like, small girls just trying to, like, see, you know, up over something. That's always amusing. We got that. And like I said, our cat, you know, DDR Machine, learned a lot about his regimen to staying fit. You know, fair enough. If it works, it works. You know, our bunny with the drums. We got going with the coins. You know, does everyone have a pretty good time? Oh yeah, and also we had Satan. You know, playing the arrow again. So with the dating sim, whatever you want to call it, you could call it like a million different things, but I'm gonna call it an arrow guess still. So yeah, having a good time with that for sure. So yeah, a bit of a otaku that kind of gave us that impression, you know, since they like doubled down and mentioned he liked the anime as well. So, you know, makes sense. You know, Westerners being attracted to those aspects of Japanese culture just kind of being conveyed here. You know, it all makes sense. He's enjoying his Nekomata and Yanko too, as you do. So. Yeah, I also just like the fighting game, you know, they just like incorporating their own bodies as sprites into it. That was a nice little touch, you know. Just Hoozuki just completely wrecked him. Because that's what Hoozuki does in life. He hurts you. So yeah. And the second half was also quite interesting. Like we see all this cool you know, it's just a very interesting mix, because some of the architecture we saw looked, you know, fairly, you know, old, like traditional-ish. I don't know the best word for it. But then we also saw much more like mechanical stuff, like much more high-tech, new, like cutting-edge technology kind of stuff. Like that, it's just interesting kind of blend we had there here in the episode. But we did get to see our doll, you know, over like the Henjo office area, you know. We got to see the doll Memeko, and that's a funny name for a lot of reasons. I mean, for one thing, meme, I mean, it's spelled like meme, you know, like internet meme. Also, there's in Bakemonogatari there's a character named Meme, so if you just Memeko, like, and usually you add a ko at the end of a name to make it sound like a girl's name in Japanese, right? So Memeko, like if you were gonna change Meme's name into a female name, that's what it would be, right? So there were just like a lot of layers of humor that I got out of that name, you know, Memeko. So, you know, that's a thing. And yeah, just pretty cool ideas here. I even had like a replica of the mirror, which is pretty cool. Definitely could use that other places, but as I said, low materials, so not really viable. But we have this like straight up cursed doll based AI based off the daughter, all that stuff. Like, it's a pretty cool idea, really. Just mechanizing things, trying to make things more efficient. This sort of thing happening even in hell, it makes sense. Yeah. So that's a cool like new like side of things to see. The way they do things over here. The doll just looks kind of weird though. Like, it's, for the most part, it looks cute. Like, I do like the hair especially, but it's just the eyes. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know. Like, instead of drawing like an anime eye, it's like they just drew a big old, not that all circular dark circle with the little lines out of it. It looks like a bug. Like, it looks like she has two bugs on her eyes where her eyes should be. That's the best way I could describe it, and it just looks kind of unsettling. And that's what mainly stopped it from looking cute to me. Like, if you just were to erase that and draw some more typical anime eyes, it would be much cuter. But, you know, but I guess you could also say it would be more generic. But yeah, anyway, we did a bit of a test there, and it went pretty well for the most part until he decided to try to leave, and then the self-defense mechanism doesn't really. That's not the right term for it. but I don't know what the right term would be. It's obviously a function that triggers when somebody leaves. I don't know what if there's a specific word for that, but that we found that out the hard way, that she does have that. And that makes sense with the little bit of her we see in the opening where she just like rushes at the camera. And they even referenced like the other girl, Chun, I think they said her name was, like, because yeah, similar thing where she hunts down the runners, right? So, because I mentioned that, so I definitely appreciated how the show mentioned that too. I do kind of miss that character. Can we go visit her too? And then, yeah, I found out about, like, the, you know, why Lilith was there and all that. Right? What was that? Oh, I want to look at that book that he was reading at the end. So Japan has made robots that are able to move around, And what is he reading exactly? Anime SF no Sekai? What's the SF stand for? Science fiction, probably? Anime science fiction world? World of anime science fiction? Something like that. And the other part, oh wait, it straight up says it in English over there. Okay. Yeah, the world of animation and science fiction. Okay, so that's clearly meant to be a translation of the other thing. Gotcha. So I was pretty much spot on. But yeah, gotta love Satan the Weeb over here. But yeah, I mean, if I could get some made robots, I'd gladly take that. You know, where can I buy that exactly? Just let me know and I'll hop right on over there. So that was the episode. Pretty good stuff overall, for sure. Getting to meet some new characters, getting to see some old characters we don't see too much. You know, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, that's all I got to say. So I'm getting out to end out the video right now. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.